Hello, welcome to my channel, and today I want to show you the camouflage men shirt or t-shirt or dress shirt, how I can fix. This is my hobbies that he likes to wear. He likes those colors, camouflage, and he asked me to fix. What the size fits him, but there is inside some let me pull it out and I will show you the way that he draw the picture. If you can see here, he used some kind of marker to show me what he needs to be done, but this is not how it's been done. So I will try and show you the right way how to do the dart, because here that what he draw the line, I need to open this stitch, and this is double stitch, and it's from the factory stitch, and this is hard to work with. What I'm going to do is on the both sides, he asked on the both sides the darts. So I'm gonna do in the middle, but to do in the middle you need to do it right way. So first what we need to do, we need to rip the seams here, and this is what I'm going to do. We'll open the seam here in the middle. This is the seam that I'm gonna open, because I need to have an access till the what's under the seams. So you know that I am using always my working knife, and I'll find the seam where I'm gonna open, and I will need to open it up. First we need to release and have the access to the fabric. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So this is what you need to do. I'm trying to grab on the other side the thread, and I'm gonna pull a little bit because to open this kind of fabric and this kind of seams, it's easy. All right, so this is what I'm doing. I have an access to it. See? So it's easy, it's not hard to do. If you are a beginner and you're trying to do the dart, it's easy. Don't think it's hard and don't be discouraged. I'm gonna put this outfit on the side that I can't show you what needs to be done. All right, so I'm taking the ruler. It's very important. You can use any ruler, but this ruler, it's very thin, so it's easy for me to draw the line. So what I understand is the dart starts from here, so I'm gonna draw the line, let's say from here, and probably from here, and this is how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the dart that will go from here and go there, and I'm gonna try and do on the other side. You know, this is the soap that I dried and I showed you before. I'm using the soap. So my line, it will be, I'll show you what kind of mess I did, and you will understand a little bit better. You see the line here that comes up here. This is going to be the end of the line. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on 2, like double it. You see, it's a dart. It's going to be regular dart. So I'm going to do a little bit wider because what I see what he draw. So it's going to start from here and go till the end of the fabric here. I'm going to put the pins that you can see it better, but before I do that, maybe I will use the iron, and I prefer to use the iron. Please note that you need to put stitch on stitch. If you can see stitch on the bottom and stitch on the bottom, that you need your line to be straight. So no matter what I do, no matter what I draw, I have to do it straight. So I put stitch on top of the stitch. This is how my indication is that I am doing it right. So I'm taking a hot iron, and this is what I do. Just to prepare the place for me to do the dart. As you see, my dart disappeared because this is soap, but I still can see, or I can draw the new one. It's not a big deal. And I did the press. Now I'm gonna go on the other side and I'm gonna do the same. You have to be patient, don't be discouraged. I read a lot of people that they trying to make clothes and they been discouraged. Don't. If you gonna be a little bit stubborn, in time you will be you will make clothes, you will have patience, and you won't be discouraged. You see how with this press the soap goes in your ways. But again, stitch to stitch, and this is your indication that you know that you're doing right. You have to be steam. Do the steam and press on the other side. So if you do so, you don't need to use pins. And I can really tell you, I don't like using pins only if I'm doing draping or creating new something on the mannequin. But otherwise, I am not the one that likes pins. Now I'm gonna take this on the sewing machine and I will show you what I'm going to do. All right. So already prepared the machine. My stitch is 3.5 if you like, but I'm gonna use the 3 millimeters. So and I'm gonna start now. Go slow, don't rush. I'm going in and I'm doing the back and forth stitch. like to work fast because I like to have results. So because I pressed, everything pressed, but I'm still touching with my hands on the bottom to see that I'm not dragging something else that don't need to be dragged. With the fingers I'm pulling up, and I'll tell you why later on. Just be patient, put the fabric together, check with your finger in that everything is working fine. And back and forth stitch, and the same I'm gonna do on the other side. All right, I did the darts, and now what's happened is I need to close the fabric that hanging here and the end of the hem or seam, and I need to close. Now what I'm doing is I'm pushing inside whatever it is, and I'm trying to create as it was before. There, I'm showing you what I'm trying to do is, let me get into it a little bit problematic. This is where it is. Well, so this is the place that I need to sew. You see the openings? This is what I'm going to do now. Okay. Go slow because there's a lot of layers here, and I don't want to break a needle. And I'm gonna go close to the edge, very slow. I need to do back and forth a little bit. Then I need to go and close this seam. Be very patient. Don't run like I did before, because again I don't want to break a needle, and I need to get into the seam that I opened. I did the one, but remember I always cut the threads. I don't want them hang, and I cut them right away when I'm taking out of the machine. The first threads that I did and the last ones, I am gonna cut them all. I want my work to look neat and clean, so even the older threads that were there needs to go. I'm trying to be accurate as I can, but my husband said it doesn't matter, but still I'm trying to. This is, I did only one, and I'm gonna do another one. Gonna go in and straighten up all the mess that's there. You have to be patient, and you have to go and do as straight as possible, you know, just to make it look nice, you know, because of the fabric, and if you don't do straight, it will come crooked, and I don't want to make this look crooked. So I'm gonna hook it there. I'm gonna push inside everything that I can, that it should look normal. And I'm gonna go and do the other one. All right, we have here problem with the thread. It's wanna run away, and it happens. Sometimes it does, so be patient. All the threads that on the fabric, you know, I like them to be hidden in. Whatever it's coming out, it's not nice, and I don't want to cut them. I just, whatever it's on top going in, that my seams will look around clean. And I'm gonna go slow again. You need to give a little bit push of the fabric from the beginning because it's very thick. Back and forth stitch, and we're gonna go and stitch it. Just be patient, don't run. Here we are not supposed to run. Here we need to be very accurate. It's very thick, it has a lot of fabric, so I need to be really careful. And I will. Back and forth stitch. And I'm done. I'm gonna go back to the ironing table and I'm gonna give the final press. I'm gonna use now iron to press the seams again. It doesn't matter what my husband drawings, it will stay here. This is his own creation, this is his art. But I'm gonna give the press. I'm gonna give the press on one side and on the other, front and the back. It is important that you should be iron friendly. This was my mistakes when I start sewing. I didn't use much iron. You can give a harder press, it doesn't matter, even harder it is better. And I want this dart to look natural as possible. If you can see, I'm going to show you closer. Look, this is the dart that I did. All right, I'm going to press the other side of this short. I'm gonna go first in and then out. First I'm gonna press here and then I'm gonna press the dart a little bit here. He pressed enough before I start sewing, as you remember. Now I'm gonna press in the right side also. I did especially the threads that you can see what I did, and I'm gonna do the press of the dart from the right side, because if you pressing with your iron, the dart needs to look natural, and it shouldn't look like I add something here. Well, I finished this work for my hubby, and the work look amazing. If you can see, this is the dart. I'm gonna try and flip it over. You can see I didn't cut the fabric, and the reason that I didn't cut the fabric, my husband can hang some weight and gain some weight, and then I need to open this dart. This is the work. This is what I did. This is the seams. You see, I'm gonna show you the closer. He said it doesn't matter because this is his work outfits. So see, everything clean, nothing, you know, no threads. I cut all of them. And this is also the dart from the other side. You see his drawings here. And I'm gonna leave the dart in case, again, he's gonna gain weight. I press it very well, so it look natural. And this is my hem on the machine. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I give you a good idea. Create clothing, fix clothing, design clothing. Don't think that, oh, I can't do it, so I'm gonna drop it. No, try and try again. You will succeed. This year for us was very hard year, and I hope next year we'll have a little bit better days. I'll see you next time. So long.